welcome to Today in the Archive. Today is February 21st, and this is where I search in my camera roll what today's date is, and then we go through the photos and videos, and I tell the stories of Today in the Archive. So it's February 21st. Looks like the first photo we have from February 21st is the 2008. So this would have been shortly after getting my first iPhone. And this would have been taken on an original iPhone. Creative Church Conference is where I'm at. Looks like I'm taking inspiration photos of these lights. That is potentially C3. I think that's potentially Andy Stanley. Not 100% on that. C3, that book. Oh, can't read it. So at this time, I was a creative coordinator at Enid First Assembly, and we went, I don't know if the whole staff, I think the whole staff went to this C3 conference, which was probably, it was in Oklahoma City. At least that's where the geotag is, so it must have been in Oklahoma City. Wow, 2008, a super low resolution video wall. Very interesting. I remember why I took this photo because this guy right here, if our lead pastor, Dan Barrick, this looks exactly like him from the back. These are funny to me because I'm taking photos of these clothes for inspiration, and LOL 2008. Jesus, not of this world. All that, like everything was like Ed Hardy Affliction inspired at this time. So funny. The information booth at this church. Wonder if I can see what church this was. No. Guest services, but no church info. Taking, photos of their camera gear. And then we skip to, oh nope, we're still in 2008, and we go to the Apple store. Pastor Jim Moss and Terry Cuthbertson being our silly 2008 selves. Look at those soul patches. And well, Terry wouldn't be, this isn't a goatee. Like Jim's rocking the soul patch. This is like soul patch advanced or something. Oh, there I am with my original iPhone. That swoop coming. This was like coming out of my scene days, but we haven't made to cutting it off yet. We're just making it more kind of regular. Button up. Trying on some different sunglasses here. Still same day, 2008. I guess maybe bought this at the Apple Store. This in case phone case, probably for Sarah. Wonder what these books are. Something along the way that say. I think that might be Craig Groeschel. You know, that could have. It doesn't really look like a Life Church, though. And C3 wasn't a Life Church thing. I don't remember. Next year, 2009, here's Enid First Assembly. And that is Evan. Yeah, Grant is his older brother. This is Evan. And that's his dad there. Looks like Greg. Same day, 2009. This is Sarah and I's first house on Longview Drive in Enid. See, this is why I'm curious to know if the C3 conference, if it was actually Oklahoma City, because all of these photos, like this says Enid, but then this one of my house in Enid, Oklahoma says Oklahoma City. So it probably was in Oklahoma City, but the early days of iPhone geotagging aren't quite there. That's our first house. You can't really see it. I'm sure another day in the archive will show it better. February 21st, 2010. So the next year, we would have moved to Tulsa at this point. And this must have been at Brookside Tattoo, I think. Sarah getting her second tattoo after her star on her foot that she got in her living room, her mom's living room. And she's getting Love Never Gives Up in Helvetica because she's married to me. And that married to me, and it's 2010. Definitely getting it in Helvetica. Oh, I don't know what to do there. Yeah, definitely Brookside Tattoo. She got Love Never Gives Up. The irony. Let's see, 2011 on this day, these were some tires that I was trading for because in 2011 I was really into Craigslist bartering. And this was one of the bartering items. This was a good one. A nice set of almost new tires that I was trading. I don't know what they got traded for, but I'm just taking photos for the Craigslist. Oh, got good tread. We're above that head on that penny. 2014, so skip ahead a couple years, and I have started Darby and Dash Clothing Company, and this was one of my first designs, the Oklahoma song In the Shape of Oklahoma. Had to get that officially licensed from the people who own the musical. Same year, taking a picture of this license plate because it says Azkaban and super Harry Potter nerds. Same day, we're hanging out on the now torn down pedestrian bridge over the river. There's now a new bridge built here, but so this must have been right after I met Nick Livingston, because I remember him commenting about not being invited to this. And I think one of these guys, it was like a production company or something. They had just got a new camera, I think, and just invited, like through Instagram, like invited anybody who wanted to just come hang out and be here. And so I did. That was the sunset that night. Oklahoma sunset. Is this a video? 2017. What's going on? Oops. Oh, yes. This was, I have my Lortondale house, and Lortondale house has just giant, the whole back of the whole back wall of the house is windows. And this hawk was in our backyard eating a bird that it had just caught. There's all these feathers. It's just picking away. Nature is metal. Yeah. There's all the feathers, and I think only the feet left. How do I, in this view, zoom in? Okay, quit. Because I can do it on the trackpad. Yep. Just the feet and legs, and then the spine and legs of the bird left. Crazy. Then February 21st, 2018, now we are in our New York City 300 square foot studio apartment that allowed me to start my YouTube journey on a serious manner. I guess I'm just taking not quite sure. Oh, I may be just testing a moment lens, because this obviously is a fisheye. So just showing the difference between without the lens and with it. Out and about, same day, same year, New York City. This is the new museum right here. So Rivington is behind me. This is Prince Street, and we're on Bowery. Not sure what I'm taking a photo of, but I guess I'm just trying out street photos. Oh, probably with my moment lenses. That's what it is. I almost guarantee you that because of this, that I'm just going out and shooting photos with the moment lenses on my phone. Walking across Bowery on Prince. There's the new museum. This building here has now been, well, I don't know if it was torn down or renovated, but I'm pretty sure, because the original plans that they announced was that this was going to be torn down in a new section of the new museum built here. But I don't know if they wound up following through with that or just renovating this whole building. For some reason, I remember that they changed the plan, but maybe not. I wonder if that's done now. Hey, look, that's my van. It's not my van, but it is the van that I ended up for a blue Ford Transit van, just like the one that I ended up buying the next year. Just more new museum. This is Morgenstern's ice cream, almost right across from our apartment. You can see it from our window. It's not directly across, but almost. Yeah, I'm just playing around with these lenses. This is the view outside of our window, and so that's Morgenstern's down there, and this is the building next to New Museum that you could see there. So I don't know where I'm going. Yep. And then this is Freeman's Alley, which great restaurant back there, and like a bunch of art, street art, and tags and posters and stuff gets put. Like it's always constantly changing. With the lens, without the lens. Yep. Same day, just shooting out on the street, iPhone photos. All right, and then the next year, oh no, yeah, I was thinking that February 2018, the next February we were in Portland, but it's actually, that was our first February. So, yeah, February 2019 is, the next February would be in Portland. So that car was 2 years away. Ultraviolet Live, I worked at NYU for the TV department on just as a freelancer, and worked there quite a bit. But this was like a big production, and this was the run order of that. I don't know any of those people. Now we're in Portland, February 21st, 2020, and I guess since it's February, just taking a photo of the first flowers or something. Sarah's phone looks like I'm trying out portrait mode, which did a terrible job. I never did a better job. Not great, but and the edit. Oh, same day we're dumpster diving, because we are about to move, because we moved in the summer, and so we are in Enid the first week of March, so we're 2 weeks away from moving, and we're packing, and we went down to our apartment trash room and jumped in the recycling to gather boxes. Jumped to 2023, and what are we doing here at Walmart? Oh, we're buying gluten-free pita bread for communion at the church. Speaking of, same day. So we're getting moved in. We're not moved in yet. So I was buying, basically, this was the the first communion bread that we were trying out, which I like better than what we use now, but I was overall outvoted on that one. It was like unleavened soft bread versus a hard salty cracker. This is the office, getting that, I'm taking a photo of it for some reason, getting that set up. This is Matt's office. And this is the chair storage room that I really felt that this was supposed to be the prayer room. And I'm wondering if that's why I took photos of Matt's office. Yeah, I don't know why I did or not. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why I'm taking these photos, but yeah, this room ended up becoming the prayer room a year later, maybe even whatever it was. But it was the chair storage room until then. Same day, I am at Mercury Lounge, and I have a tear running down my face, and I cry, rolling. So few tears come out of my, like, actually come down my face, that I apparently needed to capture this, and I don't know why. It might just be because of moving in. This might have been like just the start of moving in, potentially, which was a tender time, a sweet time. So I may have been crying about that, but honestly not sure. $2025 we're skipping to, and we are at Kendall Whittier. So this is not Whittier Bar because it would be red. It has a very industrial sink. Let's see if our map here will tell us. Lewis. I think that would make us at 473. I think. Anyways, but I'm taking a photo of the hand washing sign in 2025, which there's another video journal that includes Today in the Archive, where it's like a 2006 or something, 2008 employees must wash their hands sign. So just continually adding to that bathroom collection of hand washing signs. And oh, nope, I'm at Thelma's Peach. Okay. And this is adding to the public restroom collection. Thelma's Peach. Looks like they have 2 stalls. Got them both. Do not flush paper towels. I don't know why people need bathroom signs. Are funny to me because it's like, how do you not know to not flush a paper towel? This is Patty. Playing these slide whistles. I'm probably trying to get the actual playing of them. There we go. Nice. That's Matt, and I forget the bass player's name. I don't know who this guy is. more whistling.
Yeah, one person in the audience was paying attention. What was the word? Say it again.
The bird is the word.
Okay, we're gonna come back into it.
Oh, and then we're back. So that concludes today in the archive of February 21st. That is all I got. I've also already searched the video archive on YouTube, and there is not any February 21st. So nothing crazy eventful, but that is what happened on this day in the archive nonetheless. See you later.